Are we live yet? There we are. We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're going to be jumping into some Road to the Show action here. We're doing the live stream, of course. And we'll show the calendar here just for grins and giggles. We got 3 games at home against Cincinnati, our first division series in the season, and we're already a month into it. Then we got the Dodgers at home again, and then we're going to be heading to Milwaukee. So let's just get right into that, shall we? Here we go. 3 games set with the Reds coming to town. Let's see what we can do. We are 4.5 games behind them in the division, so we really need to get a couple of wins out of this one just to make up some ground. So, wearing the City Connect jerseys today. Bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order with a .270 batting average after the last couple of series have been really bad. Michael Kopech on the mound for the Reds, throws 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change as well. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Chopper to second. Four-seamer in my cold zone, should have taken that one. I can already hear Jake scolding me. And it's a routine ground ball out there for 3 if you're scoring this one at home. And that's going to retire the side here in the bottom of the first. We come back bottom of the fourth. Cardinals are up 2-0 now. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Michael Kopech still on the mound for the Reds. And we get a dynamic challenge. Let's do the get on base after taking the first pitch. Why the heck not? All right, first pitch taken all the way from Kopech. And it's in the cold zone with that slider. It's a good one to take anyway. I have an even 1,100 hits on my career now. Intriguing. 0-1 pitch now from Kopech. And we foul off a four-seamer right down Broadway. Good swing timing. Bad contact. Story of my life at the plate. The 0-2 pitch now from Kopech. Check swing on the curveball. Apparently I was way too far out in front on that one, as the game wouldn't let me swing through it. And it's a 3-pitch strikeout for me. Yet another K for my season total. Bottom of the fifth, we come back, still a 2-0 ball game. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Every pitch that Kopech has thrown me has been in the zone so far. That one's no exception. We loft a four-seamer out into right center field. Lots of airtime. Right fielder makes the play in the alley. And yet another non-productive plate appearance for me. Oof, at least the team's backing me up here. It's a 2-0 lead for the Redbirds here. We come back top of the sixth. Still a 2-0 ball game. Tristan Casas is at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a .325 batting average so far on the season. He's got himself an 0-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out against Robert Grieve. And let's see if we can get a routine ground ball here. Grieve is going to kick and deal. And you betcha, ground ball right to me at third. We'll throw across the diamond. Easy play for 1 away here in the top of the sixth. Moving on, bottom of the eighth. It's a 2-1 ball game. Cardinals still in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on. I get a boss battle challenge against Connor Phillips. So let's see what our options are. Home run, contact swing, or only swing at pitches in the zone. Well, I guess it's going to be the home run. What else are we going to do, right? We all know I can't swing at just pitches inside the zone. First pitch from Phillips. And we pop one up. Four-seamer on the outer third. I should have taken the only swing at pitches in the zone, because that would have been successful. Unfortunately, another pop fly. And no dice for me at the dish. Cardinals take the win here in game number 1. 5-2 the final score there, as Grieve picks up his 3rd win on the season. And we have won game number 1 of this 3-game series. Let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, here we go. Game number 2. Afternoon game, bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Rhett Lauder on the mound for the Reds. He throws 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Good take there with the four-seamer below the zone on the outer third. Still sitting at 298 career home runs. The 1-0 pitch from Lauder. Oh, got me fishing for the four-seamer way above the zone. 1-1 the count. If that was off-speed, I might have stood a chance. Speaking of off-speed, there's one popped right to the third baseman. He leaps for that one and throws to first. And just like that, inning number 1 is over. Yet another Bad luck, bummer there at the plate. Bottom of the fourth, though, we come back. 1 out, nobody on. Cincinnati leading 1-0. Rhett Lauder, of course, still on the mound for the Reds. First pitch from him. Chopper back to the mound. He's going to field that and throw to first. Got me easily. 2 away now in the bottom of the fourth. And my woes at the plate are continuing. Bottom of the sixth. It's a 3-2 ball game now. Cincinnati in the lead. 2 outs, nobody on. Rhett Lauder still on the mound for Cincinnati. First pitch from him. Oh, geez, that was ugly. Slider below the knees on the outer third had me so far out in front, it wasn't even funny anymore. 0-1 pitch now from Lauder. Oh, geez, another bad swing at a slider low and away. 0-2 the count in a hurry here. I'm looking for that fastball, and he's throwing me sliders. There's the fastball, up and in a little bit, taken for a ball. Finally, 1-2 instead of 3-0 in this at-bat. Next pitch. There's one ripped down the right field line. This one's got a chance. It's down for extra bases. It will one hop and over the wall. Ground rule doubled has me standing on second now with 2 outs in the inning. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the eighth, we come back. Cardinals are up 4-3 now. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 1 for 7 on the series. Runner on second, nobody out. Louis Varland now on the mound in relief for Cincinnati. Dynamic challenge because of that man on second, and we're just going to go for driving in that run. Louis Varland does throw 96 on his four-seamer, 91 on the cutter as well. Nothing else quick. That was ugly. Slider low and away, swing and a miss from me, and it's an 0-1 count. That was not the cutter I thought he was going to be throwing there. That's not either. Slider again, low and away. 0-2 the count for me in this at-bat. Oof. The 2-strike pitch. There, we finally lay off one below the knees. 35,841 sighing in relief as I finally take a ball in this at-bat. Another slider below the knees, taken for ball 2. It's a 2-2 count. What do you think? He's going to go low and away with it or up and in with a heater? There's one down the left field line and all the way into the corner. Where's it going to score that run from second? We're going for 2. And we are into second safely. 2 doubles for me now on the game and the series. So we'll take that. 7th double of the season. That extends our lead to 5-3 now. It's a thing of beauty, if I do say so myself. Top of the 9th. 2 outs. Runner on first. Ezekiel Duran is at the plate for the Reds. He's 1 for 4 on the day, 1 for 8 on the series. We've got Pete Fairbanks on the mound trying to close it out here. 0-1 pitch from Fairbanks to Duran should be hopefully a routine ground ball. How you doing, Jake? Thank you much for tuning in. We have a bunt down the third base line. Oh, that's a perfect play. Bare hand grab and go. Not going to be anywhere close to in time. So the Reds have runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. But the Redbirds still hold on for win number 2 of the series. 5-3 the final score in game number 2. So we have won the series. We took 2 out of 3 so far. Let's see if we can make it 3 out of 3. Be a nice change of pace, most definitely. So, come on, PlayStation, load it in. There we go. A little bit of rain falling here in the Lou. Bottom of the first, no score. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Sherwood Rowland on the mound for the Reds in this one. He hits 100 even on the four-seamer, 91 on the slider, 94 on the forkball. Holy cow, he's a hurler. First pitch is the four-seamer above the zone. Got a swing and a foul ball out of me. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Got to remember, he's probably going to pitch around me some. Nope, coming right after me at the top of the zone, really. 0-2 the count after a swing and a miss at another high fastball. Next pitch from Roland. Come on, big shoots. One good pitch is all I need. That was a good one, actually. Four-seamer on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. That keeps the count at 0-2 and the at-bat alive. Next pitch from Roland. Come on. Fouling off another four-seamer in the zone. Still an 0-2 count. Should be 2-2 at this point, but, you know, I swing at almost everything. Next pitch is a four-seamer well outside, taken for ball 1. It's a 1-2 count for me now. All right, what can we do with pitch number 6? Let's see. The lefty Roland's going to kick and deal here. Swing and a miss and a changeup off the outside corner. There he finally pulls the string with the old Uncle Charlie. Back to the dugout I go with a K next to my name now. Bottom of the fourth, still no score. Nobody out, nobody on. Roland's still on the mound. And he gets me a four-seamer on the outer third that I foul away for pitch number 1 of this at-bat. That was a really quick transfer into my next plate appearance. Second pitch of the at-bat from Roland. Ooh, four-seamer on the inside corner, taken for strike 2. Good pitch location there. Painted the corner like a pro. Next one's a four-seamer low. And we have a 1-2 count. Come on, big fella. Give me that off-speed pitch again, except in the zone. Woohoo! Curveball on the shoe tops. That's going to make the count 2-2. So, yeah, not exactly what I thought he was going to do. It was off-speed, just not in the zone. And we foul off a four-seamer on the outer third at 99 miles an hour there. 2-2 still the count for me in this plate appearance. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat. We foul off another four-seamer. Finally get a swing with good contact. And, of course, it goes outside the lines. Next 2-2 pitch. Inside corner. Almost got the call with that one. Good spot. 3-2 the count. 8th pitch of the at-bat now. And I get first base for free the hard way. Wow. Alrighty. I'm standing on first with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. And we come back bottom of the 6th. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored. Nobody out, nobody on here. Sherwood Roland still on the mound. First pitch of this at-bat. And there's a lazy fly ball into right center field near the bullpen, but nowhere near deep enough. And the right fielder makes the play with ease. 1 away now in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 7th, it's a 5-1 lead for St. Louis. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 2 for 10 on the series. It's no wonder my batting average is taking a beating. Dax Fulton on the mound for the Reds now out of the bullpen. He hits 91 on the two-seamer, 94 on his four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Ooh, two-seamer snuck in on the outer third above the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Fulton. And it's a ground ball right to the third baseman. 5-3 putout is how you're going to score that one. Bottom of the 7th with 2 outs now and nobody on. Apparently the old Cracker Jack didn't do me any good there. Cardinals are going to take the win, though. 5-1 the final score there. We sweep the Reds when they come to town, and we are now only a game and a half out of first place in the division, which, given our lineup, that's relatively impressive, as the Reds are the 4th strongest team on paper in the MLB. We are like the 24th. So, yeah, all right, 2 for 11 series, not great. Couple of doubles, so that's cool, but not much else good. And we're going to head back to the clubhouse here and jump into yet another series. It'll be the second series of this live stream. I don't care about the equipment pack. And we have the Dodgers come to town. Oh boy, here we go. Dodgers, of course, they're on a tear. 25-12 on the season. We are 20-15. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. Hopefully we at least get one win here. Oh, we start off with a boss battle challenge against one of my love-hate pitchers in the game, Shohei Ohtani. I either do really good or really bad against him. Dodgers are up 1-0 already here in the first inning. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in 263. The batting average. And my options for this boss battle challenge are hit a single or better, draw a walk, or only swing at pitches in the zone and record a hit. We're going to go for that single or better. Of course, Ohtani still throws 99 on the four-seamer, 91 on the cutter, 91 on the splitter, 97 on the sinker, only 86 on the slurve. First pitch from him, up and away with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. He sure did. We send it out to left field, down the line. Left fielder's running over toward the line to make the play. He will be there in time. So a lazy foul, well, not foul ball, but a fly ball. Is that Brandon Marsh? I think it might have been. That's going to retire the side. And, yeah, we're moving on. Top of the third. It's a 2-0 lead for the Dodgers now. Runner on second, 2 away. Heston Kjerstad is at the plate, not on the mound. He's only hitting .230 on the season, so he's probably one of the worst hitters on the Dodgers ball club here. 0 for 1 on the day. Got himself an 0-1 count against Devin Katimer. Wind up and the pitch from Katimer. Come on, big guy. And there you have it. Ground ball to me at third. We will throw to first. And the side is retired. Moving on to the bottom of the third, we are trailing the Dodgers in this one by a score of 2-0. All right, bottom of the fourth. Runner on first. Nobody out. Still a 2-0 ball game. Ohtani still towing the rubber for the Dodgers. First pitch, the at-bat from him. And there's one right past the third baseman. Found a hole. And I will hold up at first. Take the single when I can get it. And, yeah, that's a decent outcome, even though I really didn't deserve it. That was probably not the best pitch to swing at there. But a single's a single. That'll help the old batting average out. Yeah, that ate up Alec Boehm. Something ferocious. A third there. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. Redbirds are up 4-2. Holy cow. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Tyler Phillips now on the mound in relief for the Dodgers. He throws 89 on a sinker, and that's the quickest pitch he's got. And I find a hole on the right side. That's going to go through into right field. Runner going around third. Is he going to score? Yep, the throw is up the third base line, and it is now a 6-2? 5-2? I thought it was a 5-2 when I stepped into the batter's box. I don't know. Either way, RBI single for me with that sinker just at the knees on the outer third. So, yeah, perfect placement for that ground ball. We come back top of the seventh, and we're now tied at 6. What the heck? Nobody out and one away for Heston Kjerstad. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And Carlos Moreno is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Cardinals. He's got himself an 0-2 pitch he's going to be making here to Kjerstad. So, yeah. Pop up for the shortstop. Did it make left field grass? Not really. Right on the border of the grass and dirt there in shallow left. And that's the second out. Moving on, bottom of the seventh, still tied at 6. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. 1 out, nobody on. Tyler Phillips on the mound for the Dodgers. He still throws only 89 on the sinker. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And I'm way out in front of that sinker on the outer third and pull it foul down the third base line. We have ourselves an 0-1 count. I got to remember, he throws really slow. There's one drilled into left. Left fielder running after it. He's not going to get there. That's going to one-hop the wall on the bullpen and left. We have a stand-up double here with 1 away in the bottom of the seventh. There's the old Cracker Jack speaking for me. It's about time things started heating up at the plate because I've just been doing terrible for those last 3 series coming into this one. Top of the 8th, still a 6-6 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Jose Ramos at the dish for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .347 on the season. And he's got himself an 0-1 count with Lucas Sims on the mound for the Cardinals here. Wind up and the pitch from Sims. Come on, big guy. There it is. Ground ball down the line here. We'll grab that. Throw to first. Plenty of time to make that play. 2 away now in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 9th, we come back. Dodgers are now leading 8-6. I'm standing in 3 for 4 on the day. 2 outs, nobody on. Evan Phillips on the mound for L.A. He throws a cutter at 95, 99 on his four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, only 86 on that sweeping curve. There is the sweeping curve down the line and right. See you later, baseball. Off the foul pole, and that makes it a 1-run ball game. Home run number 299 in my career. Should be like, what, the 10th on the season? Yep, there it is. 381-footer off the foul pole in right. That ought to fire up the crowd. Do we get a green line? Yeah, there's the green line. Little foul pole hunting here at home. Thing of beauty, if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, the Dodgers hang on to win game number 1. 8-7 the final score. At least we made it entertaining for the fans, huh? 4 for 5 day at the plate for me. Holy cow. Yeah, gotta love the green line, right, Jake? All right, let's move on to game number 2 of this series. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this live stream, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first here, we are still scoreless. Runner on first and 1 away as I'm standing in, hitting .282 now. And Royce Potts on the mound. I get a dynamic challenge because the man on first. And, yeah, we'll go for advancing the runner. Royce Potts does throw 96 on his four-seamer, 90 on the splitter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. There's one down the right field line. It's going to get out of play. It's off the screen there. And we have an 0-1 count to show for that one. Second pitch now from Potts. Come on, big fella. Oh, I knew it was going to be out of the zone, too. Swung at it anyway. No contact made. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch from Potts. just low and inside. 1-2 the count. That was a much closer pitch, and I didn't swing at that one. What is the deal with that? 1-2 pitch is a four-seamer on the inside third. Got a piece of it to foul it away and keep the at-bat alive. Next 1-2 pitch from Potts. Come on, big guy. Swing and a miss at a splitter below the knees. And that's how the cookie crumbles in this one. Back to the dugout I go with a K next to my name. Bottom of the third, the Dodgers opened up a can. It's a 9-1 ball game with the Dodgers out in front. Nobody out, nobody on. Royce Potts on the mound. He's probably pretty comfortable with that big lead. And the first pitch I see from him, I ground towards the shortstop. He dives, but can't make the play. Knocks it down to keep it out of left field, but that's about all he did there. And it has scored a base hit. So, yeah, we got another base hit in this series. We'll take that. Bottom of the fourth, it's a 9-2 ball game. Dodgers in the lead. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Royce Potts still towing the rubber for him here. And first pitch of the at-bat from him. Swing and a miss. Had a changeup below the knees. Nothing quite like that one, huh? Pull the string, and it's an 0-1 count. Next pitch is a changeup just off the inside corner. I swing at that one as well and foul it off. It's an 0-2 count in a hurry now. The 2-strike pitch from Potts. Got me. Ball in the dirt. 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout. And that's all she wrote for the fourth inning. Moving on to the fifth, we're trailing 9-2, and it's a 13-2 ball game when we come back bottom of the seventh. 1 out and a runner on first for me as I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. 5 for 8 on the series, though. Tyler Phillips is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Dodgers, and I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on first, and we're going to go for advancing that runner. Phillips does throw 89 on the sinker, and that's the fastest thing he's got. First pitch from him. Oh, geez, circle change outside by a mile at the knees there. 0-1 the count. That was a fugly swing, if I do say so myself. Next pitch is a sinker at 87 miles an hour below the knees on the inner third. Somehow got a piece of that and fouled it off. It's an 0-2 count as I've swung at 2 pitches outside the zone. There's one drilled into deep left field as that circle change in my cold zone is not going to get caught. Tried to rob the homer, but he can't jump high enough for that. Career home run number 300 happening right now in the live stream. 99 mile an hour exit velocity, 369 feet to left. And that is a blockbuster one there. 13-4 is the score after that 2-run dinger, but oof, that's a rough one. Yeah, cold zone dinger. Yeah. Bottom of the ninth, 13-4 is the score. I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day. Andre Batista on the mound for the Dodgers trying to end the game here. 95 is what he hits on the four-seamer, 89 on the sinker, 86 on the circle change. And the first pitch of this at-bat from him is a high four-seamer. 1-0 the count after watching that one. So a little plate discipline might get me something better to swing at here. The 1-0 pitch below the knees on the outer third with a circle change. 2-0 the count. Could it be they might just pitch around me? They're starting to remember why I got the 5-time MVP. Sinker below the knees yet again taken for a ball. 3-0 the count. Let's see what he serves up here. Good one to swing at. Four-seamer in the zone. Got a piece of it. Fouled it away. 3-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Gonna tempt me in the zone again? You can do it. Ooh, four-seamer at the knees on the inside corner. Called strike 2. Man, that was a good spot. Payoff pitch on the way, and it's outside with a circle change. First base for free. There's the Ginger Special to go with home run number 300 in this game. We'll take that. Little Ginger Special action never hurts. Dodgers, of course, take the win 13-4 as the Ginger Special is definitely not going to guarantee the lead. So, yeah, we have lost the first 2 games. Let's move on to game number 3 and try to avoid getting swept by the visiting Dodgers. Come on, PlayStation. There we go. Day game action. The sun is shining here in game number 3. And bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Cade Povich on the mound for the Dodgers. He hits 93 on the sinker, 92 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. And I went swinging at a sinker way below the knees on the inner third. Somehow it finds a hole into the left, and I have myself a single here in the bottom of the first. That extends the old hit streak. It's got the crowd a little excited here at Busch Stadium. And yeah, I don't know what that comment was, Jake, but yeah, it definitely got cut off on my screen. Nobody out, nobody on. No score here in the bottom of the fourth. We come back. I'm standing in for the second time today against Cade Povich. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And I went fishing after a sinker below the knees again. Swing and a miss this time around. Makes for an 0-1 count. Second pitch from him. And there's one into left field again. Another little blooper hit. The gods of baseball are smiling upon me when it comes to the old batting average in this live stream so far. Well, at least this series against the Dodgers, I have never hit this good against them. Not when I was on the Diamondbacks. So, yeah, bottom of the seventh, we come back still scoreless. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of singles, 8 for 11 on the series. That is insane. Nobody out, nobody on. Cade Povich on the mound. Let's see what he throws me in this at-bat. Cutter well inside, just above the knees. 1-0 the count. Next pitch from him. Gets the call with the sinker on the inside corner, just above the knees. 1-1 the count now. Next pitch from him. Oh, got me fishing after a sinker in the dirt. 1-2 the count. That was a really ugly pitch to swing at, but there you have it. 1-2 pitch. Now tied me up in knots at the cutter inside. And that's a 4-pitch strikeout there. Only the second strikeout of the game for Povich, and I was not happy about that, K. We come back bottom of the eighth. Bases are loaded. It's a 2-1 lead for the Dodgers. 2 outs here. Nick Sandlin on the mound for L.A. He hits 94 on his four-seamer, 95 on the sinker, 88 on the splitter, 81 on the slider. First pitch from him, and we foul off a four-seamer in the top of the zone. It's an 0-1 count. Oh, this is a really clutch situation here, too. Oh, and I swing at a four-seamer above the zone on the inside corner for an 0-2 count. I am trying to be the mighty Casey over here. The 2-strike pitch. Oh, jeez, I swing at another horrible pitch. Slider well below the zone, almost on the plate itself. 0-2 still the count. And there's one outside with a slider. 1-2 the count instead of what should have been a 3-1 count. The 1-2 pitch now from Sandlin. And a slider at the knees. Got a piece of it, fouled it off. 1-2 still the count. We're looking at the 6th pitch of the at-bat now. Come on, big guy, make a mistake. That was it, too. Oh, but out in front of a slider, and it's pulled foul down the third baseline and foul. Still a 1-2 count. That was the pitch of the at-bat, I think. Sinker just below the knees there, evens up the count at 2-2 as I finally lay off a pitch. 8th pitch now of the at-bat from Sandlin. Outside with the slider. It's a full count. Ooh, could we draw the full count walk to tie the game? No, sir. We pop it up. Shallow right center field. Right fielder comes in to make the play. And definitely the worst case scenario there was a strikeout, but popping out to retire the side is definitely not what we want to do there. Moving on. It's now top of the ninth. 2-1 is the score. Runner on first. Nobody out for Jordan Walker. Wow, he landed himself on the Dodgers after being brought up in the Cardinals system. So he's 0 for 3 on the day. Has a .331 batting average on the season, though, so he's definitely having a good time in L.A. Ryan Fernandez is on the mound for the Cardinals. And the 1-1 pitch from him is going to be a ground ball to me. We're going to go for the double play. 5, 4, and 3. We go around the horn to empty the bases. We put 2 outs on the board. That's exactly what we got to do. And did we win? No. Dodgers end up winning 2-1, and they complete the sweep when they come to town. I may have changed teams, but I still hate the Dodgers. 2 for 4 day at the plate, though. 8 for 13 on the series. That is insane. Makes up for that, 2 for 13 in the first series of this live stream, I suppose. So, yeah, we'll head back to the clubhouse here, jump into another series. Another equipment pack, not like any of those. And not a lot happening there either. Alrighty. Yeah, it doesn't seem like very many Cardinals showed up in that one game. Yeah, definitely the sweep says no soup for you. We're going to move on, though. Head over to Milwaukee. Have another 3-game set with the Brew Crew here. Let's see. We got to do our training, of course. I might do that plate vision one in the batting cage. Yeah, actually, that sounds like a plan. We will do the plate vision, auto train that bad boy, so that way maybe we can see pitches a little better. Might help the contact out a little bit as well. And yeah, let's get to this here in Milwaukee. Brewers are 18-20. We are 20-18. It's like we played each other all season or something here. I think this is our first series with the Brewers, only our second in-division series, so we're going to have a lot of division baseball coming up later in the season, apparently. So, top of the first, no score. Runner on first, one away. I'm standing in hitting .293 after that huge series against the Dodgers. Max Meyer is on the mound for Milwaukee. He only throws 97 on the four-seamer, 91 on the slider, 90 on his circle change. First pitch from him. Late swing on a four-seamer right down Broadway, and it is fouled off down the right field line. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Meyer. Got me to swing and miss over top of a slider below the knees, and it's an 0-2 count now. It's a swing-a-palooza for me now. I'm all jacked up after that series with the Dodgers. And there's one sent into center field. The hot streak continues, and we will have runners on the corners with only one out. Oh, no. Ooh, they almost got him at third, though. Runners on the corners with one away here in the top of the first. We will take that. That keeps the old hit streak alive. And we come back top of the second. 4-0 is the score for the Redbirds in the lead. 2 outs and a runner on first for me. I'm facing off against Max Meyer for the second time already today. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Oh, why did I swing at that? Circle change off the outside corner. Got a piece, fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I actually have a .936 OPS this season. That's kind of interesting. Second pitch is a four-seamer just inside. 1-1 the count after not swinging at that one. That one was a good spot, really. Painted the corner quite well. The 1-1 pitch from Meyer is a circle change just above the knees. Good swing timing, bad contact again. 1-2 the count after fouling that one away. The 1-2 pitch from Meyer. Just a little high with the four-seamer on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. Let's see what we get for pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Inside with a slider. Full count now with Andy Pajes standing in the on-deck circle. Whew. Full count pitch. Here we go. Oh! That was a walk? Are you kidding me? That should have been a strikeout. That home plate umpire is blind. Top of the fourth, we come back. Redbirds are up 6-0. Runner on first, one away. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Zach Gallen now towing the rubber for Milwaukee out of the bullpen. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 92 on the cutter, 90 on the slider. There's a knuckle curve hiding in there as well. That was not the knuckle curve. Four-seamer on the inside corner. Got the swing and a miss out of me. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from him now. Come on, big fella. There's the old knuckle curve. Late swing as I didn't recognize it right away. 0-2 the count as that one's fouled away as well. The 2-strike pitch from Gallen. Oh, froze me with a four-seamer. And a 3-pitch strikeout is what we got there. Backwards K next to my name now in this game. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. Redbirds are up 8-0 now. Nobody out, nobody on for Don Smith. He is 1-for-1 on the day, hitting a lowly .180. Oh, man, that's ugly. 2-2 is the count for him, as Tink Hens is towing the rubber for the Cardinals in this one. The pitch there is grounded to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in plenty of time. And that's the first out in the home half of the fifth. Top of the sixth, we come back. It's an 8-1 ball game now. I'm standing in 1-for-2 on the day. Batting average up to a .296 on the season now. Zach Gallen still on the mound for the Brewers. Runner on first, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Even 300 home runs on the career. We'd like to make that 301 if we could. Oh, that's not going to do it. Four-seamer popped up and foul ground down the first base line. First baseman's going to make the play on the dugout side of the coaching box. And that's just a foul pop-out for me for out number 1. Bottom half of the inning, we come back, still an 8-1 ball game. Simon Richardson at the plate for Milwaukee. He's 0-for-2 on the day, hitting .256 on the season. He's got himself a 1-1 count. Bases are empty and nobody out. Wind up and the pitch from Tink Hens. It's a ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw across the diamond. Easy play. One away here in the home half of the sixth. Still bottom of the sixth, we have the next batter, Jose Caballero. He's standing in 0 for 2 on the day, and with an 0-2 count. Wind up and the pitch from Hentz. And it's another ground ball to me at third. Throw across the diamond will be another 5-3 put out. 2 away now in the bottom of the sixth. 2 batters later, it's Don Smith. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Well, 3 batters later, he's 5th in the order. He's 1 for 2 on the day as Milwaukee has scored a run. It's an 8-2 ball game now. Runner on first and 2 away. 1-1 pitch is going to be on the way from Tink Hentz to Don Smith. Let's see if we can make 3 outs in the inning with the old 5-3 put out. Yep. Hot shot to me at the hot corner. We picked that one up and just walk back to the dugout like a boss, like, gotcha, dude. All right, let's move on, shall we? Top of the 8th, runner on second, 2 away, 8-4 is the score. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day with Mason Englert now on the mound for Milwaukee. I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on second, and let's try to just drive in the run. That's all we really need here, right? Mason Englert does throw 95 on his 4-seamer and 92 on the 2-seamer. First pitch from him. Oh, another pop out for the first baseman and foul ground. Oh, man. What's a guy got to do to get a base hit? Apparently not that. So, yeah. 8-4 is the score halfway through the 8th inning. We're moving on to the end of the game, where the Cardinals do take the win. 8-4 is the final score there. Tink Hentz takes his 3rd win on the season. And we're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this live stream, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, game number 2. We're probably top of the first here. Yep, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in batting .292 against Alexi Ojeda. He throws 101 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the splitter, 98 on the 2-seamer. First pitch from him. Outside with that splitter. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Ojeda. A high 4-seamer at an even 100 miles an hour. His arm is definitely warmed up today. 2-0 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Will he come into the zone? No, sir. He's below the knees on the inside corner with that splitter. 3-0 the count. Could it be a 4-pitch walk? Let's see. Nope. 4-seamer just on the inside corner. 3-1 the count after watching that one. The 3-1 pitch. We watch another 4-seamer in the zone. And now we have a full count. 3 pitches outside of the zone, 2 in it. And the payoff pitch of this at-bat gets me first base for free. Not a swing from me. And I'm standing on first with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Top of the first, actually. Bottom of the second, we come back. It's a 1-0 lead for Milwaukee. Drew Hackenberg is the man on the mound for the Cardinals here. He's going to be throwing a full count pitch to Joey Weimer. Weimer's only hitting .221 on the season. Let's see what the payoff pitch gets us here. Little ground ball to me at third. Throw to first. Easy play. 2 away now in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, we come back. Still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in with no official at-bat as I drew that walk in the first inning. There's 2 outs and a man on first for me. And let's see what I can do against Alexi Ojeda in this plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat from Ojeda. Inside, just above the knees with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. I have 5 stolen bases. I'm not really a base-stealing type of guy, I don't think. 1-0 pitch. Just outside with a changeup. I have not swung at a single pitch he has thrown in this game so far. That's kind of funny. 2-0 pitch on the way from Ojeda. There's one in the zone. Got around on that one a tad late and fouled it away. 2-1 the count. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat from Ojeda. Oh, geez. 4-seamer inside. Swing and a miss for a 2-2 count. Gotta leave that bat on my shoulders, man. He is not finding the zone against me very well at all. And that's proof. 4-seamer below the knees taken for ball 3. We have another full count against Ojeda. Come on, big shoots. One good pitch is all I need. In the zone, out of the zone. Swing and a miss at the sweeping curve on the inside corner. Good pitch. First time he's shown me that one in this game. Got the swing and a miss out of me. And guys in the dugout aren't exactly thrilled with that, but it was in the zone. What am I supposed to do? Take it for the backwards K? No, sir. Top of the fifth, we come back. It's a 1-0 game. Still with Milwaukee in the lead. Runners on first and second, one away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Alexi Ojeda still on the mound for the Brewers. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Outside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. So we have started every at-bat 1-0, I think, in this game so far. I don't know. Second pitch of the at-bat. Got a swing and a miss with the four-seamer at 1-0-1, just off the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Man, he is really ripping that thing in there. Third pitch. Pulled a little too hard on that four-seamer as it goes low and away. 2-1 the count. Come on, Big Shoots. In the zone with it, if you could, sir. Show me that curveball again. Come on. You can do that. Oh, splitter. At the knees on the outside corner. Got the swing and a miss out of me as I definitely had the timing wrong there. A little bit out in front. 2-2 the count. Next pitch is a sweeping curve outside, and it's another full count for me against Ojeda in this one. Guess on the bright side, I'm making him rack up his pitch count pretty good, huh? Payoff pitch on the way here. And we foul off a two-seamer on the outside corner. Good swing timing, poor contact yet again. And we'll be doing the payoff pitch one more time here. Seventh pitch of the at-bat now from Ojeda. Oh, right to the first baseman. Hot liner there. Call that one a L3 if you're keeping track at home. Oh, we come back top of the seventh. It's a 2-1 ball game now. Milwaukee's still holding a one-run lead here. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. Runner on first, 2 away, and we're trying to avoid the seventh inning stretch here against Luinder Avila. I get a dynamic challenge, and we don't do the contact or power swings here, so we'll just try to advance the runner. That's all we really got to do, right? Avila throws 95 on his four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Hot shot to the second baseman. He goes a short way to the shortstop covering second, and that's all she wrote for the top of the seventh. We're heading to the seventh inning stretch here in Milwaukee, trailing the Brewers by a score of 2-1. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. All right, top of the ninth. Milwaukee has opened up a can now. It's a 7-1 ball game. I'm standing in with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Edwin Diaz on the mound for the Brewers. He throws 101 on his four-seamer, 93 on the slider, 99 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Late swing on a four-seamer right down Broadway, and it's fouled off for an 0-1 count. Come on, big fella. Next pitch. Late swing on a four-seamer down Broadway again. Cardinals are down to their final strike in this one as he is just throwing the fastball right by me here. The 2-strike pitch from Diaz. Below the knees with the two-seamer. 1-2 the count. Oof. Come on, big guy. In the zone. Let me get that base hit off you. No, sir. One in the dirt, gets away from the catcher a little bit, but no advancement from the runners. 2-2 the count now. Come on, Big Shoots. One good pitch is all I need from you. That's not it. Low and inside with the slider. We have a full count. Runners are going to be in motion on the pitch. Let's see what Diaz serves up. A foul ball. That one's going to go well out of play down the right field line. We'll do the payoff pitch one more time here. Seventh pitch of the at-bat. Another one fouled down the right field line and out of play. We're doing the payoff pitch one more time. Pitch number 8 of the plate appearance here. Come on. And we foul off another four-seamer in the zone. Still a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat. Definitely not going down without a fight in this one. There's one up the middle. That will score a run. So I'll take the RBI single. And it's now a 7-2 ball game. I mean, it's not going to do much good, I don't think, in this one, but at least we keep the line moving. Yep, Brewers win 7-2, the final score there. Drew Hackenberg taking his first loss on the season. We're tied 1-1 in this one. Let's move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. While this one's loading in, I'm going to try to get myself a drink here. My mouth is starting to get a little dry. What do you know? It's Mother's Day. We have the pink bats out here in Milwaukee. And I stand in for the first time today against Casey Mize with a runner on second and one away. Mize does throw, what's that, 96 on the four-seamer, 95 on a sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him, and we pop one up. Pink bat does me no good there as the catcher's going to make the play in foul ground. So, non-productive at-bat here in the top of the first. Top of the third, we come back. It's a 3-2 ball game with Milwaukee in the lead. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. And let's see if I can do a little better against Casey Mize this time around. First pitch from him here. Inside. Fouled away. Four-seamer. All right, 0-1 the count. Next pitch from Mize. And there's one ripped into right field. Right fielder's got a beat on it. He will make the play for out number 1 in the top of the third. Bottom half of the inning, Mickey Moniak is at the plate for Milwaukee. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bases are empty, 2 away for Moniak. He's 1 for 1 today with an RBI double. 2 for 9 on the series so far. Both of his hits being doubles in this one. The 1-2 pitch from Devin Katimer. It's going to be a ground ball towards me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. They'll be in plenty of time. And 3 innings have come and gone here in Milwaukee with the Brewers ahead 3-2. We come back top of the fifth. Still a 3-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Casey Mize still on the mound. Nobody on. 1 away. Let's see what I can do in this plate appearance. First pitch from Mize. Ripped one into right field. Right fielder's running back. Is he going to run out of room? He is. So long, baseball. Home run number 301 on the season. Number 11. Or 300 on my career. 301 on my career. Number 12 on the season. Lord, numbers are hard. 383-footer into the right field bullpen in Milwaukee. And that makes it a 3-3 ball game. We're starting all over here in the top of the fifth. And yet another green line replay. Intriguing. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the sixth. Runner on second. Nobody out. Fred King at the dish for Milwaukee. He's 1 for 2 on the day. 3 for 10 on the series. Let's see what he can do with an 0-2 pitch from Devin Katimer. Routine ground ball would be nice here. We shall see. The 2-strike pitch. Ground ball down the third base line. We'll get a glove on that. Throw across the diamond will be in time there. We'll take a little trot towards the bag. No advancement from the runner at second. And that's just a non-productive first out here in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the seventh, we come back. Milwaukee leading 5-3 now. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Luinder Avila is on the mound with a runner on first and nobody out. Avila still throws 95 on the four-seamer and 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. Just a bit tardy on a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. In my cold zone, just above the knees on the inner third. 0-1 the count after fouling that one away. I don't like this pink bat, I don't think. It's not doing me any good today. The 0-1 pitch from Avila. Just off the outside corner with a four-seamer. 1-1 the count. Now his four-seamer tops out at 95, so why he's only throwing 92, I don't quite understand. And we pop up a four-seamer in my cold zone in the shallow right field. Right fielder is there to make the play. And that's a non-productive first out here in the top of the seventh. I swear it's like non-productive is the name of the game today. Bottom of the eighth, Milwaukee has really opened it up now. It is an 11-3 ball game. 2 outs and a runner on second for Fred King. He's only 1 for 4 on the day. Given that scoreboard, I think he's about the only guy in the lineup with only 1 hit. 0-1 is the count for him here with Robbie White on the mound for the Cardinals now. Wind up and the pitch from White. And it's a dribbler to me at third. We'll throw across to first. That retires the side. We're heading into the ninth, trailing the Brewers by a score of 11-3. Hate to say it, but it ain't looking good. All right, top of the ninth, still 11-3. 1 out, nobody on. Fred Pena on the mound for the Brewers. He throws 94 on the two-seamer, and that's the only quick pitch he's got. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And a two-seamer on the inside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Next pitch from Pena. Two-seamer below the knees on the inner third. Swung on, fouled away, 0-2 the count. Yet another good swing timing, but bad pitch, so the contact being garbage is not a surprise. Next pitch is a curveball way outside. 1-2 the count, as that one's not even tempting to swing at here. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Oh, it's bobbled by the shortstop. He can't recover in time. Is that going to be a fielding error or a base hit? Scorer's decision. It's an error. So no base hit for me in that at-bat, but I am standing on first after that fielding error. Brewers are going to take the win, though. 11-3 is the final score. Brewers take 2 out of 3 when we come to their ballpark. Went 1 for 5 on the day, 3 for 13 on the series with a home run and a couple of RBIs, but not exactly a banner series there. Let's head back to the clubhouse here. And let's see. Yep, autosave is complete. Cool. Well, who are we playing next? Washington on the road? Sure, we'll do that one to wrap up the live stream here. So, yeah, 3-game set on the road in Washington against the Nationals. The Cardinals still have a winning record so far, but not because of lack of trying. All right, here we go. Top of the first. No score here in Washington. I'm standing in with a runner on first and 1 away. 288 the batting average for me with Thad Ward on the mound for the Nationals in this one. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 90 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him is going to be inside at the knees with a cutter. 1-0 the count. The Nationals at 16-23 are 11th in the National League wildcard standings. That's dead last, right? Oh, hung the slider in the zone. Had me fooled. Late swing, no contact. 1-1 the count. Didn't fool me with that cutter, though. Had me a little out in front of it, though. So 1-2 is the count after fouling that down the third base line. The 1-2 pitch. Past the diving third baseman into left field, we have ourselves a single here in the top of the first. It's a go to. Nah, I will take my single. We have runners on the corners now with only 1 out in the top of the first. Top of the second, I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. It's a 4-1 ball game with the Cardinals out in front. 2 outs and nobody on for me as I'm facing off against Thad Ward for the second time already today. First pitch from him. Right down Broadway with a four-seamer. Man, that's a good one to swing at. Unfortunately, it's fouled away for an 0-1 count. Next pitch gets away from him a little bit. Low and inside with a 12-6 curve. 1-1 the count. Third pitch now from Ward. A bit high on the outside corner there with a four-seamer. And it's a 2-1 count. I think that rain falling is starting to mess with his ability to throw accurately. The 2-1 pitch. Inside corner with the cutter. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. Count is now 2-2. Good swing timing, but it's in the yellow. What the heck? The 2-2 pitch. Right back up the box and into center field. It's a 2-hit day for me, and it's only the second inning as we have our second single of the game. I'll take that. Bottom of the third, it's a 6-4 ball game now. Runs are definitely not at a premium in this one so far. Runners on first and second, only 1 out for Zach Neto. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .226 on the season. 2-2 the count for him with Mitch Keller on the mound for the Cardinals. He's going to kick and deal here. Let's see if we can get that ground ball double play. Oh, yeah, ground ball to me at third. We'll grab that, throw to second, relay to first. And it's a 5-4-3 double play to retire the side. Thing of beauty, if I do say so myself, going around the horn like that. And, yeah, let's move on, shall we? Top of the fourth. Still a 6-4 ball game, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day. Batting average up to a .297 so far. And I get a dynamic challenge because there's nobody on. Single or better, that sounds like a plan to me. Joey Wentz is now on the mound for the Nationals. How you doing, Christian? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Wentz does throw a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 88 on his cutter, though. Nothing else quick. First pitch from the left-hander. It's a bit high on the inner third. Four-seamer not going to get the call way up there. 1-0 the count for me here. Second pitch from Wentz. Below the knees on the outer third. That four-seamer is not going to get the call either. It's a 2-0 count. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Wentz. Oh, got me. Circle change just below the knees on the inside corner. Had me out in front, and no contact made. 2-1 the count. Next pitch, below the knees with the four-seamer. Call the ball. 3-1 the count. Andy Pajes standing in the on-deck circle. He's chomping at the bit to get to the plate, I think. 3-1 pitch now from Wentz. We foul off a four-seamer that was in the zone. That runs the count full. We're looking at a payoff pitch here in the top of the fourth. Come on, big fella. We rip a circle change. Foul. Oh, that was a good one to hit, but I was too far out in front of that one. So we'll be doing the payoff pitch one more time here. Wentz kicks and deals. And there's one ripped into right field. Right fielder running back. He's not going to get it. It's over his head. One hops the wall. I will hold up at second because I don't feel like trying to stretch a triple out of that. And, yeah, success on the dynamic challenge, and I'm standing on second now with 2 away. It's a thing of beauty. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. It's a 7-5 ball game. Cardinals out in front here. Zach Neto is at the plate for the Nats. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .224 on the season. He's got himself a 1-2 count with a runner on first and 2 away. Mitch Keller still on the mound for the Cardinals here. Wind up and the pitch from him. That's ground ball down the third baseline. I'm not going to get to that one. It's into left field, fair ball. Runner holds up at second as the throw comes into third. And runners on first and second now with 2 away in the bottom of the fifth. Still bottom of the fifth. The next batter, it's Noah Miller. He's 0 for 2 on the day as well. And he's got himself an 0-1 count with a .176 for his batting average so far this season. Oof, that is rough. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Mitch Keller. Come on, big fella. There we go. Routine ground ball to me at third. We'll pick it up, throw to first. And that's going to end the fifth inning. So, yeah, 5 innings complete here in Washington. Cardinals are leading this one, though, by a score of 7-5. Whew. Top half of the sixth. Still a 7-5 ball game. Runner on first and nobody out as I'm standing in 3 for 3 on the day with the batting average now over 300. 3-0-1 for me here, and I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on first. Let's go for advancing the runner there. Matt Cronin is now on the mound for the Nationals. He hits 95 on his four-seamer, 92 on his two-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is that curveball, just above the knees on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away somehow, as I was way out in front of that pitch. 0-1 pitch on the way from Cronin. Ripped into deep left. Come on, baby. Get up, get up, get up. Caught by the right fielder out near the wall. Heck of an effort there. Just missed the home run there in the bullpen. So just a long and loud fly out here in the top of the sixth. That is my first non-hit at-bat in this game so far. Top of the eighth, we come back. It's a 7-6 ball game. Cardinals still in the lead. Runner on first and 2 away. Dennis Santana now on the mound for Washington. He hits 97 on the sinker, 90 on a circle change, 100 on the four-seamer. First pitch from him. And I was out in front of a slider on the outer third. Fouled it off for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Got a swing and a miss with the circle change just above the knees. Good swing timing, apparently, huh? That's not what it looks like to me. 2 strike pitches outside with the slider. 1-2 the count in front of 13,361. Not much of a surprise, people staying away from the ballpark while it's raining like this. The 1-2 pitch is going to be outside again with the slider. 2-2 the count for me now. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone again, could you? Nope. Sinker inside. Runs the count full. We're looking at a payoff pitch here in the top of the eighth. You make the mistake, I'll put it in the seats for you. That was not a mistake on his part. That was a mistake on mine. Swing and a miss at a slider well below the knees. And there's a K next to my name in this one. Oof. That's rough. Cardinals look like they take the win in game number 1. 7-6 the final score there, despite being out-hit by the Nationals. We'll take it, though. A win is a win. I went 3 for 5 on the day, so that's pretty awesome. I'm hitting a whopping $115 with a full count. That's pathetic. Whatever, though. We'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, Top of the first, no score, runner on first, one away. I'm batting third in the order with a .298 batting average. Thomas White on the mound for the Nats hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is a pitch out. Runner was going. They gunned him down. Ooh, I thought he looked safe from the catcher cam there, but apparently not. Oh, that's unfortunate. So now 2 outs and nobody on. Thomas White kicks and deals for pitch number 2. And we foul off a four-seamer on the inner third. 1-1 the count. Still got a little bit of rain falling here in Washington. Third pitch of the at-bat. Inside with that four-seamer. 2-1 the count. I'm showing a little bit of plate vision here. How about that? The 2-1 pitch. Outside. Changeup not going to get the call way out there. It's a 3-1 count for me with Brendan Rodgers standing in the on-deck circle. 3-1 pitch on the way from White. And I'm out in front of a changeup on the outer third. Full count now. So let's see if that 115 batting average with full counts comes true in this one. As the payoff pitch is outside. Four-seamer gets me first base for free. And yeah, we'll take the walk. Bottom of the second, we come back. 1-1 is the score. Nick Morabito is at the plate for the Nationals, only hitting .188 on the season. He's got himself a 2-2 count with the bases empty and 2 away. Robert Grieve on the mound is going to kick and deal. And it's a ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove. What? What happened there? Poor hit reaction, my butt. Come on, man. Base hit or an error? Let's see. Scorer says, ha ha. No soup for you. Top of the third, we come back. I'm standing in. .298 the batting average. No official at-bat as I drew a walk in my first plate appearance. Thomas White still on the mound. There's nobody on. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat from White. Got the swing and a miss with the changeup below the knees on the outer third. 0-1 the count. I have a .987 OPS against Washington in my career. Wow. 0-1 pitch is a four-seamer on the inside corner. Saws me off. Catcher makes the play just a little bit down the first base line, and that's the second out here in the top of the third. Top of the sixth, we come back. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 3 for 6 on the series, though. Thomas White still towing the rubber for the Nats. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around. Ripped one foul down the third base line. Yeah, you do lose some stats when you change teams unless somebody on that team is someone you've played with before. 0-1 pitch from White is going to be low and outside with the changeup. 1-1 the count. I did lose a little bit of stats there. I don't have the perks like, the +4 to power or contact depending on who's on the lineup card today. So I have a 2-1 count after watching a four-seamer inside. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we pop up a four-seamer for the right fielder. Dang it. 1 away in the top of the sixth. And we're moving on top of the ninth where the Nationals are now leading 3-1. Nobody out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 3 for 7 on the series. Riley Carpenter on the mound trying to close things out for the Nats. He throws 95 on the four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Ripped into left field. That one tailing away from the left fielder, but he can still make the play out near the corner. Long and loud first out here in the top of the ninth. First swing I've had decent contact with in this game, I think. Nationals take the win in game number 2, 3-1 the final score there, as we just couldn't get anything going on the offensive side of the ball. We're going to move on to the third game of the series. It's going to be the rubber match and see who comes out of this winning 2-1. Finally, the rain has ended here in Washington, so that's a perk. A little bit of sun shining now. 2 outs, nobody on for me in the top of the first as I'm standing in with a .292 batting average. I lead the team with 31 RBI. Let's see what I can do with the dynamic challenge because the bases are empty. You know what? I don't know. We'll try for the home run. Why the heck not? All or nothing here against Anthony Solometo. He throws a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 93 on the two-seamer. Yeah, Cardinals have like a 23rd or 24th ranked roster in the majors. It's really, really pathetic. 1-0 the count after watching a two-seamer below the knees on the outer third. Second pitch of the at-bat from Solometo. Again below the knees on the outer third, this time a four-seamer. 2-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone. Let me do a little bit of damage here. That's not it. Four-seamer inside runs the count to 3-0. Guess I should have taken the draw a walk challenge, huh? 3-0 pitch on the way. And we foul off a four-seamer. First pitch in the zone in the at-bat, and I can't do much with it except give somebody in the seats a souvenir. 3-1 the count. Check swing on a changeup below the knees on the inside corner. And I have myself a full count to show for it. Game check swung me on that one. And the payoff pitch now from Solometo. Swing and a miss and a four-seamer high. If I would have kept the bat on my shoulders, I would have been on first base about twice over in that plate appearance. Instead, I've got a K next to my name. So let's move on to the top of the third, where the Cardinals are up 2-1. Team's backing me up here despite my little baby slump here. Solometo still on the mound. I got a man on first and 2 away as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch of this at-bat. Ripped into center. Lots of air underneath that one. No chance of a base hit here. And yep, center fielder makes the play. Score that one F8 for those of you keeping track at home. But after 2.5 innings, Cardinals are leading this one by a score of 2-1. We move on. Top of the fifth. It's a 4-1 lead for the Redbirds here. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series. Joey Wentz now on the mound for the Nationals out of the bullpen. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him, just low and away with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. I have 50 hits on the season. That's tied for best on the team. Intriguing. Second pitch from Wentz is a cutter just above the zone on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. I shouldn't have swung at that one at all. 1-1 the count. Next pitch, up and in a little bit with the four-seamer there. 2-1 the count. Could have been 3-0 if I wouldn't have swung at that second pitch. The 2-1 pitch from Wentz, outside with a four-seamer. It's a 3-1 count. Come on, big fella. Gonna give me first base for free? I think he might. The 3-1 pitch from Wentz. Ground ball right to the first baseman. He grabs it, tags the bag, but it does advance the runner to third now with 2 outs in the top of the fifth. So not exactly a non-productive out, but not the most ideal plate appearance for me there. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. It's an 8-2 lead for St. Louis. And I don't know why they're showing Wentz there. Zach Neto is at the dish for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got a 1-1 count with a runner on first and nobody out. Ground ball to me at third. We're going to throw it to second. 5-4. Safe at first, though. He beats it out on the back end to avoid the double play. So a fielder's choice for Neto gets him on first base. And they don't do a whole lot with it. Top of the seventh, it's an 8-3 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Fred Crowder now on the mound for the Nats. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. Outside with a 12-6 curve. It's a 1-0 count. Come on, big shoots. Hit me with that slider right down the heart of the plate. That's not the slider. That's a four-seamer. Late swing is fouled away for a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Crowder. Below the knees of the four-seamer. It's a 2-1 count. Okie dokie. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Outside again with a four-seamer. It's a 3-1 count in this at-bat for me now. Pitch number 5. Ripped into center. Is it going to get down for a hit? It will. Little blooper into shallow center. Gets down, and we have ourselves a single here in the top of the 7th. It's a good start, right? Top of the 9th, we come back. It's a 9-3 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day with a single and a run scored. Matt Cronin is now on the mound for the Nationals. There's nobody out, nobody on, and Cronin throws 95 on his four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Got me to swing and miss at a four-seamer in the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count for me now. Second pitch. Almost in the dirt with a curveball. 1-1 the count now after watching that one go by. Pitch number 3 of the plate appearance. Oh, geez, what was I swinging at? A changeup way outside. Throw to first gets me easily. And that's the first out in the top of the 9th. Lackluster day at the plate for me with only 1 hit, but the Cardinals come through big time. 9-3 the final score there as we take 2 out of 3 on the road against the Nationals. So that'll help the old standings a little bit. I don't care about what Victor Scott did. Come on, man. I'm looking for my stats, not his. Yeah, 1 for 5 day at the plate for me, so what can you do but smile and wave? But that's the end of this series. Therefore, we're going to call it the end of the live stream today. For those of you still hanging out with me today, I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do all the fun social media things. But we're going to call this the end of the live stream. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I know I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Like, comment, subscribe. Do the social media things. We will see you in the next one.